Hey friends, this is Deborah Clore just coming to you with a quick confession, I guess, and even just a revelation that I feel like the Lord shared with me this morning. I've been struggling a lot lately with a specific unforgiveness, and it's a very specific situation that I know I need to work on, like not allowing a root of bitterness to grow and offering forgiveness. And, it's over the course of weeks. Like it's just been an up and down battle. Like, sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm doing a really good job. And then other times I'm like, wow, that was terrible. And I completely fell flat on my face. Constantly coming back to the Lord, asking His forgiveness, asking me to see things the way He sees them, asking me to love people the way He loves them. And it's just been a battle. And between over the last, I guess, 14 hours, like it's just really rough because I remember telling myself early on, listen, I'm going to go to the Lord and ask for forgiveness as many times as I need to in this situation. I'm not going to be ashamed. I'm going to keep going to Him. And I'm not going to lie, between last night and this morning, I felt the shame and I was like, God, this is not okay. Like, I'm not okay that I'm harboring things or that I am, struggling big time. I mean, there's pride, there's ignorance, because of course I think I know everything about a situation. So just a lot of factors going on that I won't go into here, but something that I feel like the Holy Spirit graciously shared with me or brought to my mind this morning is my relationship with God, my unhindered, unobstructed, clear, open relationship with God is way more important to me than any of these things I'm struggling with unforgiveness. So it's more important than some apparent, some revelation of truth or some justice I think should happen or some, I don't know, whatever else that I'm that I'm frustrated with that I'm not letting go. And that was just like such a moment for me to recognize my relationship with God being healthy and clear is way more important to me than whatever else, I was focusing on. So I know there are folks out there who are struggling with unforgiveness and trusting the Lord to work in situations. I was also dawned on me this morning, like, all these things we thought we had control over because it just was an illusion. It's not like we've lost control. We never had control in the first place, so just allowing the Holy Spirit to do His work, allowing God to do His work, trusting that, it's not my job. There are things that I believe He asks us to do, but a lot of the times He's like, listen, you got to let me do what I do. So anyway, that was just a little bit tidbit, but I hope and pray that your growing relationship with God is way more important than unforgiveness or any of the other things that you might be struggling with. And with that, it just reminds me that in order to grow and to be, I guess, flowing with, fruit of the Spirit, I have to stay connected to the vine, like 100%. I'm a branch that needs to stay connected. What was I reading, a book or something, but it was just a branch had fallen off a tree and just already the leaves were starting to lose their color and lose their vibrancy. And that's what happens to us. Like as soon as we stop staying connected to the Word, stop staying connected to the Holy Spirit and things of Him, especially when we're struggling with something like that, we already start to lose our color, and what comes out of us is not going to be more the fruit of the Spirit. It's going to be more the flesh. So all that, hopefully, it just encourages you as it encouraged me. It's a process. It's probably still a little up and down, but just recognizing that priority for me was huge. So hopefully that helps, and you guys are having an amazing day, and it's never too late to run into God's arms. He's always there a million times a day if necessary. So you guys have a good one, and until next time, bye-bye.